Hi there, my name is Katelynn Slater and I will be showcasing the use of the Bitdefender Antivirus Free Edition software. To save some time, I've already downloaded and installed the free version of Bitdefender here, but I'll show you where you can find your own version of the Bitdefender Antivirus Free Edition. What you'll need to do is use your browser and go to bitdefender.com/solutions/free.html. And for all Windows systems, you'll find your download link here. The currently supported Windows systems are Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and Windows 10, which is what I'm currently using. Bitdefender is also currently supported on Mac OS and Android phones and tablets. As you can see here, Bitdefender Free Edition is relatively simple, as is the case with many of the free versions of different antivirus softwares, but there are a lot of cool tools that you can use using Bitdefender, even the free edition. It still offers the same amount of antivirus protection as the paid version. You just lose out on different customization features and different things that you can do with the paid version of Bitdefender that you can't do with the free edition. So you're not losing out on any of the security, you're just losing out on some of the functionality and different features that come with the paid edition. So what I'll start with is showing you how to do a regular system scan, which you can do by hitting System Scan right here. And it'll show you the progress of your system scan right here. But what you can do is actually click right here, and it'll bring up this window that shows you the amount of time that has passed during your scan, the amount of scanned files that your system has gone through, and any infected files that come up during your scan. And at any time that you feel like you want to stop or pause the scan, like if you need to install something else or download some different files, so on and so forth, you can just hit stop scan at any time and it'll stop the scan. And another thing that Bitdefender allows you to do, which I thought was really cool, was that you can drag and drop any files into the system here, and it'll scan those files specifically for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drag and drop a random PowerPoint from a lecture from this semester, and you just drag and drop it in here. And what it'll do is it'll say on-demand scan, say the number of scanned items, and the detected threats, which are 0. So a way that you can look at the different things in the free version of Bitdefender is to click the settings icon right here, and we're just going to start with events. And what the events tab does is it logs all the activities that you performed with the system. It'll show you any updates that have been performed, any system scans that you've done, any on-demand scans that you've done, and the dates in which that you've done them. And of course, you can always clear out the event log at any time, but it might be nice to just see when you've performed your last scan and stuff like that. The next tab here is the Quarantine tab, where you can drag and drop any files that you suspect might be infected or might be causing harm to your system, and they'll be contained here to keep the rest of your system safe. What Bitdefender will do is they'll come back and reanalyze the file and either restore or delete it depending on the suspected threat or what threats are posed to your system from the file, if there are any threats at all. The exclusions tab allows you to drag and drop files that you know are safe, your project files, your personal files, things that you've been using for a long time or things that you know for a fact are safe. So what Bitdefender will do is it'll see that these files are in the exclusions container here and basically skip over them every time that you do a scan because you know and have told Bitdefender that these files are safe. Here at the protection tab, it shows your product information, the engine version, the edition number, and the last time that you've updated the software. The protection shield is basically real-time protection that will run in the background of your computer. It'll run here in the dashboard if you ever close down the Bitdefender from here, and it'll ping your system if you ever have any sort of malicious attempts to try and compromise your system. And you can turn it on or off at any time, but of course, myself and Bitdefender would recommend that you keep it on just to have an additional line of protection. And like I said, it is very, very simple to use, but you still have a large amount of protection. The only things that I saw that were an issue were that you cannot make your own custom scans. You can't schedule scans. Say you want to scan your system every month, every 2 weeks, just to keep an eye on everything. You will have to manually scan the system yourself, which for some people isn't an issue, but for some people that have previously used antivirus software that allows you to set up custom scans, you could feel like you're missing out. This is basically home use only. You really won't be able to use this for like a business or anything. The free edition is kind of a per person basis. You can't really have like a widespread umbrella for the free edition. It's just kind of you download one version of it and then it's yours. It's just for use at home, not really for any business or anything like that. But it is really easy to use, very simple, and I never saw any issues with it. It was actually one of the simplest systems that I've used. But this is Bitdefender, and I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Thank you.